Hey people, it's Larry. This may come as a surprise to some of you, but I'm an artist. An anime artist.
What the f-
I've been drawing for over a decade now, and let me tell you, seeing the improvement in my art has been really neat to see. Dare I say, epic? I'm planning on having a future video where I show my art progress over the years, but just know that so far, I've gone from this to this. Kinda epic if you ask me. It's nice knowing that hard work actually pays off. And knowing that you didn't waste 10 years drawing cringe fan art for nothing, but I'm just glad that little me didn't give up drawing even though I've had my fair share of weird looks from both peers and art teachers. It's just really satisfying seeing the visual improvement from noob to proficient drawer. But you know what isn't satisfying? Stealing art and claiming to be an artist. That's right, I'm talking about AI art. Back in my day, I didn't have any mid-journeys or dollies to worry about. I was just minding my own business and tracing over Fullmetal Alchemist and Vampire Knight manga. But now, any art that I post on any social media platform has the risk of being stolen by some fart smeller and used to create some abomination, just so some chimp chump can get some quick high off of the feeling of being an artist and claim to be top banana. So you know what I'm gonna do about it? I'm gonna make a new OC. I may have just ruined my Pinterest feed for this, but I found a few AI-generated images that'll serve as the basis for my new, totally original, never-before-seen OC. The one I'll be using for this video is this pink-haired fella. In case you're watching and don't know what makes this easily identifiable as AI, let me point out a few things for you. The veil gets weirdly blurry here when it shouldn't. The eyes are sloppily drawn and incomplete. The hair details are also incomplete and get super muddy at the sides. The clothing detail is dookie. And finally, ain't nobody at this kind of skill level will let these meat sticks leave the sketch phase. There's a lot more examples in this, but I'll leave it there for now. For my new OC, I decided to name him Aster because that's the first name that came to mind and I am too lazy to think of anything else. I thought the pale skin and black, white, and pink color scheme was pretty, so I decided to keep it. I figured I'd make him a kind of scheming or knows more than he lets on kind of character just to make it interesting. And actually, while I was drawing him, I came up with a bunch of lore and stuff. So without further ado, I present to you the lore of Aster Monika. Aster Monika is cold and calculating, and he never gets too close to anyone. He generally doesn't like people, but will tolerate them to get what he wants. He always appears relaxed and carries a gentle smile, but this is to disguise his true feelings from those around him. Aster is tall, slim, and feminine in appearance. He has light pink hair tied by a thin black ribbon, and when not tied, his hair falls to his lower back. He has heterochromia, his right eye being the color amaranth, and his left an opal pink. He has a heart-shaped birthmark under his left eye and rosy lips. He has a silver square stud earring and a silver ear cuff, both on his left ear. He is often seen in black garments with white lace, nearly resembling that of a priest, and is left-handed. He does not remember his mother, and only knows his father as a man who abandoned his bride. Aster is a descendant and scribe for an ancient and nearly extinct people. He is frail and cannot physically fight, but carries a fair amount of magical prowess. His abilities do not help much with protection from attacks, but rather allow him access to a forgotten form of magic known as remembrance casting. With this, he is able to view the memories of his ancient ancestors, but with enough practice and concentration, he is also able to see the memories of any living thing or object, though doing so takes a hefty toll on his own energy. Due to his rarity and unique abilities, he is often viewed as a kind of savior and prophet. Aster is blind in his left eye, though he does not tell this to anyone. Because remembrance casting relies on a user seeing into the past, his lack of sight often hinders his abilities, making them far less stable. He's able to mask this issue, though only to those who know nothing of his particular form of magic. Aster's abilities have exposed him to countless horrors the human race has committed, which is largely why he has such a distaste for people. He is not ascribed to reveal the secrets of the ancient past to the modern people, but rather to expose the crimes his kingdom has committed, and he does so by masking his findings as fairy tales or vague warnings. If he is to ever tell the truth of his motives, he fears he will be tortured and hung by those who worship him, as they are firm believers that their kingdom is absolute. Aster is generally lonely, with only the most dedicated worshippers visiting him in person due to his secluded living. He lives in an abandoned church surrounded by overgrown foliage and an abundance of flowers, and often will receive letters by carrier pigeon. His lore isn't complete yet, but I figured I'd share what I have so far. Also, I happened to be listening to some music when I was drawing him, and I think this would suit him well. I have no idea how to pronounce any of that. You ever just draw a character and then give them a whole life story as if you're about to make a manga or something, and then proceed to either never touch them again or actually make a manga or something? Me too. Not the manga part. Well, at least not yet. Anyways, I'm done. Yeah. Not to brag, but I think he turned out pretty dang good. I mean, look at him, he's so pretty. Pretty boy, pretty. I don't have a full body planned out for him just yet, but I'm thinking I might do that for this year's art fight. So if anyone wants to draw him, make sure to look out for my art fight profile, wink wink, nudge nudge. But let me know what you guys think down below. Do you like how he turned out? Do you like the lore I gave him? Do you also think he's pretty? Whatever you're thinking, feel free to let me know. Thanks. I plan on making even more new OCs in the future, both straight from my spaghetti and meatballs brain and from yoinking some designs from AI pics, so make sure you stay tuned to see that when it happens. If you know of any other AI generated pics that need some good yoinkings from and you'd like to see me take a gander, feel free to let me know down below. I'll add it to my list of yoinkage. Either way, I had a ton of fun drawing Aster and I hope you enjoyed seeing it too. Creating his whole lore and background made me really want to make some more characters to go along with that story, but let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in seeing. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, then don't forget to like and subscribe, please and thanks. I'd really appreciate it. I'm not sure what my next video will be, but I hope I'll see you all there. Okay, that's all from me. Until next time. Bye bye.